Once upon a time, there was a cruel monkey king who ruled the forest of Himalayas. All the monkeys in his troop were his own wives and children. Yet worried that one of his sons might grow up and seize his throne, he made it a rule to bite each son just after he was born. This bite would alter the male baby so that he would be too weak to ever challenge his father, even when he reached adulthood. Now, a certain wife of the Monkey King was pregnant. Fearing for her child, in case the unborn one was a son, she ran away to another forest at the foot of a distant mountain. There, she soon gave birth to a bright, male baby monkey. Before long, this baby grew up into a big and strong monkey. Curious about his parentage, he asked his mother one day, "Mom, who and where is my father?" "Your father is the king to a troop of monkeys staying at the foot of a far-off mountain." "You are actually a prince," she answered him. Mom, can you take me to see father, please? The monkey prince begged. His mother said softly, "No, my son, I'm afraid I can't. Your father bites all his sons in order to weaken them for life. He is afraid of losing his royal crown to one of his own sons." "Don't be afraid for me, my mother," assured the prince. "I can take care of myself." This gave her confidence, so she agreed and took him to his father. When the cruel old king saw the strong, young son of his, he thought, "I have no doubt that when this son of mine grows stronger, he will steal my kingdom from me. I must get rid of him while I still can. I know. I will hug him, pretending it is out of fatherly love for him. But my true intention is to squeeze him to death." Pretending to welcome his son, the king said, "Ah, my long-lost son, where have you been all this time? I miss you dearly." Then he took him into his arms. Intending to squeeze the life out of him, he hugged him really hard. Fortunately, the monkey prince was stout and as strong as an elephant. He hugged his father right back, even harder and tighter, until he could feel the faint cracking of the old king's rib bones. After this incident, the Monkey King was even more terrified that his son would kill him one day. So he cooked up another plan and schemed to get his son eaten by a water demon that lived in a pond nearby. He called for the prince and said, "My dear son, it is perfect that you are home now, for I am old and need an heir to take over my troop of monkeys. However, I need flowers for the coronation ceremony. Go to the nearby pond and bring back 2 kinds of water white lilies, 3 kinds of blue water lilies, and 5 types of lotuses." "Yes, my father, I will get them for you," replied the prince. When he arrived at the pond, he saw that there were many kinds of water lilies and lotuses growing all over it. But instead of jumping right in and plucking them, he investigated the pond carefully. He walked slowly along the bank. He noticed that there were footprints going into the pond, but none coming out. After careful consideration, he realized that the pond must be possessed by a water demon, and that his father must have sent him there to be killed by it. He investigated further until he found a narrow part of the pond where, with great effort, he was able to jump safely across to the other side. In the midst of his leap, he reached down and pluck the lotuses and lilies without actually getting into the pond. Then he jumped back again, picking more flowers. He continued jumping back and forth, and in this manner collected all the required flowers. Suddenly, the water demon popped his head up above the water, and witnessing this phenomenon, thought, "In all the times that I've lived here, I have never seen anyone, man or beast, as wise as this monkey. He has gathered all the flowers that he wants without having to come within my grasp, here in my kingdom of water." Then the ferocious demon waddled through the water and climbed up onto the bank. Respectfully he acclaimed, "Hail, Monkey King! There are 3 qualities that make one unbeatable by his enemies, and it appears that you have all 3. Skill, courage, and wisdom. You must be truly invincible. Tell me, mighty one, why have you gathered all these flowers?" The monkey prince replied, "My father wants to make me king in his place. He sent me to gather these flowers for the coronation ceremony." "You are far too noble to be doing this chore. Let me carry these flowers for you instead," the water demon said, and he picked up all the flowers and followed behind the monkey prince. As the prince and the water demon were reaching the monkey's palace, the Monkey King caught the strange sight of the water demon carrying the flowers and following the prince. "I sent him to get flowers, thinking he would be eaten by the demon. But instead, he has made the water demon his servant. I am lost," he thought to himself. Afraid that all his unwholesome deeds would be revealed, the Monkey King went into a sudden fit of panic. This caused his heart to fail and killed him on the spot. With the death of the old king, the monkeys voted the strong, young prince to be the new king. The moral is, it pays to be careful.